Hi. Hi. I'm here. Hi, I'm here. You there? It is 3:03, I think. Let me check my phone. I'm a little late. Yeah, 3:03. I'm a few minutes late. I am leaving a Zoom meeting. I've been fooling around with live on Facebook today, and I think we can get the library to go live on Facebook again. I think that will automatically cross post to YouTube. Anyway, that's all just back end. What do they call that? Back end stuff that we're trying to figure out today here at the library. So that's why I'm a few minutes late. But I am on YouTube right now. You are on YouTube right now, and I am live. It is 3:04 on Thursday, July 16th. And I am on Block Island. I am in the library. I'm in the reading room, and sometimes I sit here to read and it works, but I feel like I bounce around a little, and I can't go upstairs to read because we are one of those rooms is getting painted. So let me see if I can sit here. Sometimes I connect here, sometimes I don't. But let's see. I think I'm still connected. I think you can hear me, right? Let me see if I can sit here. I like this spot, so it'd be good. I'm sorry if you missed me yesterday. I had a mainland trip and it couldn't be switched around, and timing didn't work. And I had to leave my laptop at the library because we host a Zoom workshop on Wednesdays, so I couldn't bring that to go live on YouTube for my own program. But I did bring another device with me, but I didn't get it connected and didn't take the time to figure it out. So my apologies. I really do try to do this program every day live, and didn't happen yesterday. So if you missed me, you really did miss me. I wasn't just hard to find. I wasn't there. But the book that I brought with me, this nice little book, I figured I'd shove this in my mainland bag and take it with me, is what I'm going to read from today. So Frankenstein Tea. This is Frankenstein Tea. This is a daily program from the Island Free Library. It is a program for adult listeners. I read a story and do a little bit of a check-in. You've had my check-in for the day. I'm a little scattered. I'm a little bit everywhere. Mainland day yesterday. Boy, that'll do it to you every time, right? It's no joke that we call that place the Drainland. We open tonight at the library 5 to 7 for our outside library hours. Come by and visit. Come by and get something to read, watch, do whatever you need to do. Come see us. This program, though, is like how we stay connected if you're not coming to the library, if that's not something you're comfortable doing, if you're comfortable doing that but still want to be connected in this way. So, this program happens every day at 3:00, and it's always me. So far. I contemplate other people reading here, but I enjoy it, so I do it. Anyway, I stuck this book in my bag to read to you yesterday and didn't get to it. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, although I probably could. I also contemplate that, sitting down and reading this whole thing. But this is it's hard for me to say. It's language. It's Nigerian, and so it's not language that I want to pronounce incorrectly. But of course, I am not Nigerian, so I won't be able to do this. But it's Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I think that's pretty decent, and she's pretty well known for, and I've talked about this before on this on Frankenstein Tea. Pretty well known for a TED Talk called The Single Story, or something about a single story. It's excellent, and I encourage everyone to listen to her TED Talk about a single story. And she's an author, and she is Nigerian, and so she wrote this to her daughter, Dear Ajiwil, or A Feminist Manifesto in 15 Suggestions. That part I can read. So this is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I should have gone to her TED Talk and heard her pronounce her own name. So again, forgive me. And this is a feminist manifesto in 15 suggestions. And so she writes, her daughter has a daughter and so it's her granddaughter, right? And she writes to her daughter about, about her granddaughter. This is what it is, a feminist manifesto in 15 suggestions. It is published by Knopf in 2017. And, while I was off island yesterday, I read some of these to my mom, looking for one to read, because I really did. I had good intentions to be on the mainland and present Frankenstein Tea. And she didn't think she was this kind of feminist, or she thought, she said I'm a feminist, but I'm old, is what she was saying. And she didn't want to say this was radical, but she was, she and I had conversations about, like, this was not quite the feminist that she was, right? This is not the feminist that she continues to be today. But this one she liked. So I'm going to read you this one. She liked this one. This one she could dig her teeth into. This is the 15th suggestion. Teach her about difference. Make difference ordinary. Make difference normal. Teach her not to attach value to difference. And the reason for this is not to be fair or to be nice, but merely to be human and practical. Because difference is the reality of our world. And by teaching her about difference, you are equipping her to survive in a diverse world. She must know and understand that people walk different paths in this world, and that as long as those paths do no harm to others, they are valid paths that she must respect. Teach her that we do not know, we cannot know everything about life. Both religion and science have spaces for the things we do not know, and it is enough to make peace with that. Teach her to never universalize her own standards or experiences. Teach her that her standards are for her alone and not for other people. This is the only necessary form of humility, the realization that difference is normal. Tell her that some people are gay and some people are not. A little child has two daddies or two mommies because some people just do. Tell her that some people go to mosque and others go to church and others go to different places of worship, and still others don't worship at all, because that is just the way it is for some people. You say to her, you like palm oil, but some people don't like palm oil. She says to you, why? You say to her, I don't know. Not suggesting that you raise her to be non-judgmental, which is a commonly used expression these days, and which slightly worries me. The general sentiment behind the idea is a fine one, but non-judgmental can easily devolve into meaning don't have an opinion about it. Instead of that, what I hope for her is this, that she will be full of opinions, and that her opinions will come from an informed, humane, and broad-minded place. May she be healthy and happy. May her life be whatever she wants it to be. That's Chimamanda to her granddaughter, with letters to her daughter for her granddaughter. There are 15 suggestions on feminism in here. That is the 15th. I'm going to read you one more because I missed yesterday. And I like all of these. I might read you this entire book one day. But for today, just one more quick one. If I can get there. Here we go. This is the 5th suggestion. Teach her to read. Teach her to love books. The best way is by casual example. If she sees you reading, she will understand that reading is valuable. If she were not to go to school and merely just read books, she would arguably become more knowledgeable than a conventionally educated child. Books will help her understand and question the world, help her express herself, and help her in whatever she wants to become. A chef, a scientist, a singer, all benefit from the skills that reading brings. I do not mean school books. I mean books that have nothing to do with school, autobiographies and novels and histories. If all else fails, pay her to read, reward her. I know this remarkable Nigerian woman, Angela, a single mother who was raising her child in the United States. Her child did not take to reading, so she decided to pay her 5 cents per page. An expensive endeavor, she later joked, but a worthy investment. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Definitely check her out. Go right now. Check her out. Go see her TED Talk called A Single Story. I think it's The Danger of a Single Story. That could be what it's called. But if you Google her and A Single Story, even if you put in TED Talk, a single story, she'll come up. Definitely worth listening to. Very, very interesting, very powerful, very appropriate for our time. So that's this author. She's written a book called Americana and Half a Yellow Sun, The Things Around Your Neck, We Should All Be Feminists. This one is in the library collection, always available for checkout, unless it's checked out, of course. I shouldn't say always, but available for checkout when available. I hope you enjoyed them. Hi, Dad. Glad to have you back. Glad to be back. Have a great afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday. It's sunshine on Block Island. Wear your mask up, wash your hands, keep your distance.